Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. First of all, before we get started, I wanted to express my deepest condolences to anyone who might have lost a loved one in the Itaewon tragedy. I was in shock when I watched the news, and my heart really breaks for the many young people who lost their lives. These types of stuff shouldn't happen in a modern society, and I really hope that Korea will heal from this and that something like this will never happen again anywhere. So yeah, I just wanted to express my thoughts about it. On to lighter things, in this video I will review October releases, which as we all know were so many, it felt like summer all over again. But this time they were all concentrated in a single month, so it has been a really interesting and fun month for sure. Let's jump right into the video because there are many songs that I have to review and I hope to not make it too long, but there is a risk.
Come on, touchdown!
This was for sure the worst release of October, and it's sad because Kepler are so talented. I've always said that, but it's official now. They get shitty music. I mean, my favorite song from them is the Girls Can't Turn Me Down that they performed at Queendom, and it's not even a real comeback. So yeah, they get shitty music, and you know what? That's not even the worst part of it. What really sucks is that Kepler had the potential to be among the many fourth-gen girl groups who are trendsetting and changing the K-pop industry nowadays, but they don't seem to have established a unique sound or a unique concept, something like that. I mean, if we have groups like New Jeans, G-Idol, IVE, etc., can WeFresh really be a main thing? I sadly don't think so, and I'm sorry because I expected from the teasers that WeFresh would have been a bop, but it's just not. It grew terribly on me, honestly. I liked it more the first listens than I do now. There are some parts who are good, like the post-chorus, even though the Shout It Like That ruined it, and the rock bridge, even though we all know that rock elements aren't exactly the most original thing in this period of time, since the rock trend took over K-pop with Tomboy. And see, that's the thing. Waka Company, I think that's the name of their company, but anyway, is giving Kepler a mix of different stuff, girl crush, rock, EDM, etc. And the problem is that it's all stuff that has already been made from others, so it sadly can't stand out. Plus, all these things put together, the result is a really messy song, which is exactly what WeFresh is. So, Dreamcatcher's music is not really my cup of tea, but I've always enjoyed their performances nevertheless, because I always like their choreos and their visuals, and they have a lot of synchronization, which makes it really satisfying to watch. For Vision, I was hoping for a scream type of song, so I would say a more EDM-based song, but no, not at all. Unfortunately, Vision is not my style of song at all, plus I don't really like the chorus. The only part that I like is but I mean, it's too short. Demi's rap was cool, but it was too short too. The MV, however, was so aesthetically pleasing. The special effects were really much better done than Maison. So overall, amazing visuals and styling, so we'll settle. Helala, I don't know if that's how you should pronounce it, but yeah, Helala is catchy. But it had the potential to be something more, but like really more. I mean, it's too repetitive to the point that it gets too boring and underwhelming after just one listen. The melody is nice and it could have been a really good summer song, so that's a shame because it has so many evitable flaws. Like, for example, the dance break. The instrumental is amazing, but it doesn't match the rest of the song at all, and the transitions are really not well done. It seems like another song completely just through there, so I mean, When I watched it, I was like, why? Why you should have a dance break like that? But I mean, the styling is really good though, and their vocals are amazing as always, so yeah, there's that.
We give it a taste of the yummy yum. Yummy yum.
This was the second debut of the month that I literally knew nothing about. Yummy Yummy got me conflicted because I like the chorus and also the pre-chorus, but overall the song feels too messy. The rap kind of threw me off, and these noises. After a while, it gets quite annoying. Some of them remind me of Kiss by Tribe, the mwah sound. The choreo is really cool though. I like the yummy moves that remind me a lot of Danger by Hua, and I don't know, in general I have quite a soft spot for the yummy, tasty, sweet concepts. I don't know how to describe them. So yeah, honest debut, but I feel the song could have been so much better, unfortunately. Dancehall really grew on me unexpectedly. In general, it is not my cup of tea at all in terms of sound. I'm not a big fan of the retro style, because generally a retro song for me is either a hit, like La Di Da for example, or a miss. And at first, Dancehall was for sure a miss for me. I didn't like the first part of the chorus at all, this one right here. Dance on my own. Plus, wasn't 2020 the year of the retro trend in K-pop? Anyway, after a couple of listens, I started to like it much more because I began to notice the good things of this song. I really liked the first part of the pre-chorus. Their vocals are amazing for sure, and the choreography slays. All these heart shapes moves were really cool. And the overall vibe seems to suit the group really well, so I'm liking this release much more compared to the first time that I listened to it. Eonbi is my favorite post-its one soloist along with Yuri, so I was really excited for this comeback. Underwater didn't top Door, but definitely topped Glitch. Her vocals are really beautiful. My favorite part is the chorus, even though I was hoping that they would have added a post-chorus because the whole chorus was already spoiled in the MV teaser, so it would have added something more. Unfortunately, this song didn't age really well for me. Already in the first listen, I liked the song, but I was immediately scared that it would have get boring very easily after some listens, and that's exactly what happened. I don't know, it's not a song that I would go to very often. R&B dance moves and visuals are always so aesthetic though, it's a pleasure for the eye watching her perform. I probably feel that this is more of a song that I want to see the performances of rather than just listening to the song, as Glitch was, but in terms of sound, Underwater is so much better. It could have been better, honestly. That's nothing in Hush Rush that really stood out to me. The issue is the instrumental part with no singing voice. It is cute, but it's too long that it gets underwhelming. The potential was really good though, but they should have added some twist. The instrumental is catchy and fun though, and the MV has a really nice aesthetic. I love this spooky teenage vampire vibe of it. It's crazy that it's not shown the choreography though, not even in one shot, even because she's a main dancer. But I guess that at least she surprised everyone with this debut, because her vocals are super nice, especially in the bridge. So this one was a big disappointment for me, I have to be honest. I was expecting something more Monster style, honestly. I thought it would have been with a unique sound for sure. I mean, it's SM after all. But yeah, my main problem is that I am not fully convinced by the first part of the chorus, even though the second one hits hard. The pre-chorus is probably my favorite part though. The concept is very cool, but I was hoping for some Snow White and Grimhilde images like in the concept photos, And about this, I would have expected the aesthetic of both the concept photos and the video teaser also in the MV. The video teaser was giving me Girl From Nowhere vibes, and I was all here for it. The lyrics are something. I mean, the whispered "you're a grown up" is super cringe. Also, the first sentence, the
I kiss your brother.
really got me. I was like, what the fuck? Why you should start a song like this? Anyway, the choreo is really beautiful, and I love the part where she doubles herself. And also the styling was really top tier. Overall, my expectations were really high, so I was pretty disappointed by the vibes, and the concept of this song really suits Seulgi, so I am happy for her.
Why do I keep getting attracted? 네 모습만 떠올라. I cannot explain this emotion.
I know, they are not a girl group, but if you saw the video about my stan list, you know that Stray Kids are the only boy group that I stan. I love their versatility in concept, they slay badass concepts but also cute ones, and also the funny ones, and also a combination of badass and cute, like case 143. This concept is so cool and unique. They think of being in love that it's a police case to solve. Wow, it was really funny to watch. The song is quite a lot to digest, to be honest, because it's really complex production-wise, and it has a lot of different melodies and sounds and sections. I had to listen to it multiple times to really understand it. I really like the first part of the chorus. Changmin's turn is so addictive that I could put it on repeat forever, and I will do it right now.
Keep getting attracted. 자석같이 끌려가.
And generally I am addicted to FedEx parts, so this took me by surprise. But my favorite part of the song overall is probably the final bridge of Bang Chan. It has a super catchy melody. The MV is super aesthetically pleasing and incredibly edited. For example, the part where they pause the video and when Lino jumps from upstairs. I mean, they're truly the best boy group around. I don't really know Pink Fantasy. I know that one member had always a bunny mask on, I think. But yeah, I didn't check out many of their songs, so I literally had zero expectations. But I really like this song. I like how their vocals sound in the chorus, these almost sighted voices. Also, the rap slays, and I especially didn't see it coming. However, it gets a bit repetitive after a while, and I think that a nice twist towards the end would have made this song better overall. And a special mention to the B-side, The Game. When I first saw the video of it, I was in shock. It's a combination of this heavy EDM sound, their vocals, the choreography in which every move paces with the song perfectly, just wow. I probably prefer it over Get Out, but I perfectly get why this wasn't the title track and it was Get Out instead. Yes, the chorus is pretty much identical to Love Story of Taylor Swift, and I will be surprised if she doesn't sue them for this. And some lyrics are really cringe, like this one.
You cry like a baby, but I look like your mommy.
But you know what? Overall, is a fun, cute song, and I think that this teenage crush concept suits ITZY really well overall. Plus, it's still much better than Sneakers, so I mean, I'm fine with that.
You're not bad, but rather do
I was so surprised that I liked this song because from the teasers it gave me ballad vibes, and Lord knows I am not a ballad lover. But this, I mean, I don't consider it a ballad, first of all, and then there's something about this song that appeals to me so much. I don't know why, it's probably the chorus or the post-chorus, this part. Instantly puts me in a good mood. Plus the MV is so cute. When I was watching it, I was like giggling so much. I don't know. I probably became more soft and romantic than I want to admit.
Yes, I'm
I already reviewed both this song and Anti-Fragile in another video, go check it out if you haven't, so I will not say a lot more. I can say that Nude grew on me a lot. The first time that I listened to it, I was a bit disappointed because my expectations were so high with this comeback, and the part of the chorus where there is only the instrumental was quite underwhelming for me. However, I started to appreciate it after just some listens. I became addicted to the whispered Nude, especially of Shua, which is definitely her, by the way. She improved so much, it's crazy. I didn't like the line distribution, Soyeon definitely got too many lines for me, and I started to agree with those that say that she probably has to drop the English rap, because her Korean ones slay so hard compared to the English ones. The concept is amazing, the best of this year for sure. This Marilyn Monroe slash burlesque slash critic to society concept is just wow. I really started to admire Jeddle for their variety in concept, and Soyeon is really a genius. The MV was super aesthetic and so well done. I love the cartoons part, which reminded me a lot of the movie Roger Rabbit. Plus, Blonde suited the girls so much, especially in all these different shades. So I mean, in the end, I'm quite satisfied with this comeback. That's not what I was expecting from this song. Like, I thought it would have been a girl crush song, like Zealous, or maybe a little bit more sexy given how their voices sounded in the teasers. But yeah, not this. I have to admit that at first I was a bit underwhelmed, especially because I listened to it after Zealous, which is much more in your face, you know? But after a few listens and after watching some performances, it grew on me a lot. I love the choreo and also how their voices sound, especially towards the end when they are almost whispering. Tick, 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 boom. And I love the concept of their dream of being idols finally became true. So cute. I really like this song. It's exactly my taste, and I'm happy because I didn't exactly love their previous releases except for So Cool, which unfortunately it was just a B-side. And I don't really have a big interest towards Classy given their ages and the fact that I wasn't happy at all of the final lineup of My Teacher Girl. However, this overall comeback is really cool. My favorite part is for sure the post-chorus. I seriously feel like this could have been the whole song and I would have been super happy about it. Come on, let's listen into it again. Ah, so good. And a little postscriptum, I am happy, really happy that the outfits that we saw in the concept photos were the same ones that we saw in the MV, because first of all, that was a really good styling. Plus, I hate this K-pop thing of doing concept photos with outfits and sets, which in the MV are nowhere to be seen. Like, why? Yes, Blackpink, I am talking also to you. So yeah, it was nice to see a change for once. I fell in love with Anti-Fragile immediately. The is too addictive, is crazy. I have to be honest though, even though I put it in a high rank, I feel that Anti-Fragile didn't age perfectly for me. There were some parts that were already annoying for me, like the first verse of Eunche. But right now, I feel like I really can't stand them. Also, the lovey-dovey-dovey part of Kazuha, at first I felt that this part was super addictive, but now, I don't know, I don't find it particularly melodic. Anyway, enough with the bad stuff. This song is for sure a bop, and I like it much more than Fearless. I feel it's a really big step ahead for Le Sserafim. The styling is super good, both of the MV and of the stage performances, another thing that is much better than Fearless. So yeah, can't really wait to see the rest of the stage performances. Okay, this is definitely the big surprise of the month. Like, I didn't see it coming at all, and not because I had low expectations, but because I had zero. In the sense that I had no idea that there was a girl group that was set to debut the 28th of October. They appeared on my Instagram feed. By the way, follow me on Instagram if you want. I post a lot of daily stories, and most importantly, I do a new post every time I make a new YouTube video. Okay, end of spam. So yeah, I was on Instagram minding my own business, and I saw a clip of the MV, and I was like, what? So I went and checked it out, and oh boy, I was literally blown away. Okay, they're obviously very New Jeans influenced, which, I mean, I get it. New Jeans' giant success meant that their new sound would be a trend from that moment on, but I see New Jeans also in the styling of Generation, like this set. It really reminds me of the cookie styling. And also their choreography. Come on, don't tell me that it doesn't look from the same group. But you know, as a matter of fact, I'm not complaining because I like this song much more than, for example, Attention and Hype Boy. I really had it on repeat for days. I am obsessed with the la 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 part. Again, this could be the whole song and I would not be unhappy. Not at all. I found it so catchy, plus I love the MV and the concept. It was very simple, but nevertheless aesthetic, especially these parts. And the meaning of the MV, of them being among strict, boring adults, but they're young and silly and want to have and love to dance even among people, that's really nice and refreshing. To see young girls being teenagers and not like dressed up and sexy and, you know, stuff like that. Plus, as I said, that their styling reminds me of New Jeans, but same as the song, it was taken to a higher level for me compared to New Jeans. So I really can't wait to see the other stage performances. And also, I discovered more about this upcoming group, that there will be 24 members, divided in many units, and that the members will rotate according to the fans, and also the concept and the dimension will change every comeback. So, I mean, this is definitely interesting. It looks like a really ambitious plan though, so I have some doubts that everything will go smoothly, honestly, because 24 members are quite a lot, and giving all this power to the fans, I don't know. We'll see how things will go, but I am definitely keeping an eye on them. A big eye. Okay guys, and this concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like it, and see you in the next one. Bye!